Dear colleagues from Prague, it is quite unbelievable for us not to be with you at the moment. But due to the current situation, as you all know, it is not possible for us to travel from Berlin to Prague to visit you. My name is Janina Benduski, and I'm the director of the Berlin Performing Arts Programm and Festival, and I'm president of the Federal Association of Independent Performing Arts in Germany. And I'm really honored to be able to send to you my very best wishes on the very first cultural get-together in Prague via this digital form. I congratulate all of you that is actually taking part. I'm deeply impressed by all the work and efforts our partner from Nová invested into this event. When my colleagues in 2017 first came to know about the Mala Inventura Festival and Nová and all the activities, they came back to Berlin really excited from their first trip to Prague. And they reported to us, listen, we found an organization in Prague that is just like us. There is some sort of sibling, some sort of a twin organization in Prague. You have to come and meet them. So what is it that we do here in Berlin? Behind the Performing Arts Program, there's the Association of Independent Performing Arts in Berlin. It was already founded in 2008, and I became member of the board in 2009. In the first years of our work, we were really focusing on advocacy, political advocacy work for the independent performing arts. But in the parallel, we were also searching for opportunities to better support the Berlin community in a very practical sense. To better do that, we founded the Performing Arts Program in 2013. We received funding from the city of Berlin and also from European funds, EFRA and ESF. In the first 3 years, 7 modules were created and realized under one organizational umbrella. We implemented an information center. We conducted an annual marketing competition, a mentoring program, a web-based rehearsal place platform, and a central marketing office. And of course, an annual get-together of the independent arts community in Berlin. The very first get-together took part in 2013 and attracted over 300 visitors. Since then, we provide a get-together of Berlin independent performing arts community every year as a central platform for exchange and networking. More than 500 artists and members of the community normally accept the invitation to discuss current topic and questions, to share knowledge, to benefit from the synergies and come into contact with representatives from other artistic fields, politics, business, or international communities. The Industry Get-Together is especially focused on participation, from the selection of the topic using an open call process to the design and implementation of the professional convention open to everyone by itself. This year, the Industry Get-Together will take place in the beginning of October. And I'm quite happy that I'm here, not in an actually live room, but in a virtual room together with Felizitas, who is taking care of the program of this year's Industry Get-Together.
Yeah, so also hello from my side. So I'm Felizitas, and I'm leading together with Franziska Jahnke and Julian Kamphausen the Industry Get-Together, or like we used to call it, the Branchentreff. I'll save us all of complaining about not seeing each other, because maybe that's also not true. So I would like to start with inviting you to Berlin from the 1st till the 3rd of October, or at least also invite to for the shared live moments in our audio stream. As Janina already said, the Performing Arts Programm Berlin is working on networking and professionalization of the independent performing arts scene in Berlin. With the Branchentreff, this finds a very enormous visibility. For 2.5 days, representatives of the scene have been coming together for almost 8 years now and did a lot of networking and exchanging. The Branchentreff is a conference in which social, cultural, and political discourses are created, expanded, or criticized. Sometimes very specifically within the bubble, sometimes by venturing out of the bubble. And this year, everything is different, surprise, surprise. And at the same time, everything became a bubble. Therefore, this year, we will dedicate the get-together to the theme, well, let's see what's happened, flexibilities of an independent scene. and make our work in it visible and negotiable? How do we structure, create, and organize a conference these days? How do we make exchange possible in times of physical distancing and hygiene regulations? Questions you know only too well right now, and which I would have loved to discuss with you during the coming days. I would have also liked to discuss with you your perspective on flexibility as a unique quality of the independent performing arts, as a neoliberal curse and independent blessing simultaneously, as a working method and demand for funding structures since the beginning of the performing arts, as a critical reflection of a phenomenon that everyone is talking about right now, and thus as a continuation of our dealing with idea of solidarity that was the focus of our last Industry Get-Together. What we should definitely do, and what I would like to give you as an impulse into your coming days, is that we should remain soft and open. It needs a stock taking or an inventory. Where do we currently stand with the discourses of feminism, sustainability, diversity, or inclusion, or artist exchange, international working, and so on, over the course of numerous short presentations and artist table talks, as well as cultural policy updates, the hybrid workshop format How To, a hackathon for a sharing app for the independent performing arts community, and diverse discussions and walks with representatives of the community, like some of you. We will explore the state of current practices dealing with safeguarding, assembly, distribution, or participation in the context of flexible needs and requirements. At the end of each day, 2 radio makers will be our constant, like faithfully guiding us through the encounters, focuses, and observations of the scene during their radio salon. And hopefully we can continue to hold on to our connection and your voices within this. We had already considered numerous panels on which representatives from Prague speak, or for the encountering walks around the buildings. We are sure that we will find a way to make this very important exchange still happen. Technology will make it possible. Let's stay flexible together. Thank you.
2020 is also the 30th birthday of the city partnership of the cities Berlin and Prague. So when we actually talked about this year, when we planned the activities, we were quite confident that we would be able to even strengthen the exchange and to find a better way of connecting the two cities. Unfortunately, we have been slowed down a little bit by the current situation, but I'm quite sure it will not stop us. So I'm really looking forward to continue working together with Nová and the community of Prague in better exchanging the two cities and improving the artistic exchange and to continue working together. So I was asked by Klaus Lederer, the Major and Minister of Culture and European Affairs of the city of Berlin, to send you his warm greetings. He's really also regretting that this is not going to take place, and he's inviting you all to come to Berlin and to take part in the Industry Get-Together in Berlin. So I really hope to see some of you soon, maybe in the city, and more of you maybe in a digital form. And we wish you a most successful conference, good talks, exciting results, and please stay safe.